Hello, hello. Welcome to LinkedIn Marketing Minis. I'm Karen Yankovich, and I'm here with you every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, or at least it's morning if you're in Eastern at 10 a.m. And with a little simple marketing tip to help you move your marketing into a place that is simple and powerful. I like to look at, we're doing these in Q4 2023, and I look at this as like the 2024 on-ramp, right? So what are some simple little strategies you can take that can powerfully impact your marketing, powerfully impact your business, and create more impact, influence, and income for you? We are live this morning, or I am live this morning on my Facebook business page, or my Facebook group, which if you've not yet joined us, you can join us at linkedinforwomencommunity.com, scrolling below so you can get into on that. LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So excited to bring these to you. I'm having a lot of fun with them. If there's a topic that I've not yet covered, you can go to marketingminis.com and you can see what topics I have covered. But if there's topics I have not covered, then send me a DM, message me below wherever you're watching this, on whatever platform you're watching this on. And I am happy to add to the list whatever it is you want to hear me talk about. Because we're on like that 40th one or something like that. And I'm starting to run out of ideas. I need your help. Although I still have plenty of ideas. I have no end. I have no end of ideas. Let's get real. If you know me, you know I have no end of ideas about this stuff. But I would love you to tell me if there's something that you'd like me to talk about. I'm happy to do that. So comment below or send me a DM and let's chat. So what are we talking about today? Today, we're talking about reconnecting on LinkedIn. And this is something that is so simple. And so many people have an aversion to this. Like, it seems like I have to really kind of shove people to do this work. I have a 12-week program called the She's Linked Up Accelerator program that I teach people how to create a marketing strategy that gets people on your calendar, very specific people on your calendar, not 100 people, but a few people that can be really powerful and drive business for you, right? And one of the first things we do is we look into your existing network. And there's so much pushback on this because everybody's like, oh, if there's somebody there, I would know about it. Or I know everybody in my network, there's nobody there. But when we look, they go, I didn't know Mary changed jobs. I didn't know Joe did this now. Like, when we look, there's so much opportunity there. And this is a low hanging fruit for you. Okay. So I would absolutely do the work first on your LinkedIn profile. Okay. You absolutely want to do the work first on your LinkedIn profile, because that is where, that you want it when you're reaching out to people, from the past, right? You want to do it from this position of power, and your profile is where you do that. If you need some help with that, check out our training at linkedinprofiletraining.com. I'm happy to help you with that. Okay. And get your profile done first, because it's important you're doing this from a position of power. Let your profile do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, so they, when you reach out, are saying, wow, I didn't know Karen was doing this right now. That's pretty cool. I want to learn more about that, right? So you want to do that profile first. When you're doing that reconnecting, you're doing it from where people are like intrigued about what you're doing, right? Does that make sense? So this is really not hard to do. There are some, subtleties to doing this. Please be sure that when you're doing this outreach, any outreach on LinkedIn, you're doing it from a place of service, not a place of pitching. Okay. Meaning, wow, the last time we talked, we were having lunch at that conference in Phoenix. Can you believe that was so long ago? Like, the world has changed so much since then. I'd love to catch up and hear what you're up to, right? Something like that versus, I'm selling life insurance now. Let me tell you all about it. You know what I'm saying? So find whatever it is you have in common, even if you can't even remember who they are. But if you're connected with them on LinkedIn and they seem like they could be valuable to your business in whatever the next chapter of your business is, then your outreach can simply be, hey, Mary, looks like we've been connected here on LinkedIn for a couple of years now. I don't even remember why what brought us to connect in the first place. Do you? Because I'm looking at your profile came across my computer and it looks like you're doing some pretty cool things. I'd really like to hear more about that stuff, right? So even if you don't know who they are, because let's get real, we know there's people that we're connected to that we don't know who they are, you can still do this reconnecting piece. I'm doing a lot of talking with my hands today. The Italian in me is coming out today. You can still do this reconnecting piece, because that is where, even if you don't know them, right, with how I just described that. So, maybe it's people that you used to work with. Maybe it's people, like I said, you met at a conference. Maybe it's people you just don't even know who they are. Do this reconnecting. This is low hanging fruit. And when you start to put calls on your calendar from this place, magic happens. Magic happens. Okay. So do this consistently. Make sure that you're finding a way to do this for mutually beneficial opportunities. Of course, you're going to cherry pick and you're going to find people that you think could be valuable to you, but you want to approach it with a collaborative mindset and also with a true collaborative mindset, not a fake collaborative mindset, not I'm going to pretend I'm interested in him, but I'm really not. I just want him to buy something, right? You want to have a true collaborative mindset when you do this. And when you do that, this reconnecting piece, I'm telling you, this is where magic happens. This is where magic happens. This is where you might get job opportunities. They may give you client referrals. These conversations are, here's what I do. Who do you know? And when you get referrals, oh my gosh, this is where business happens, right? Referrals is where business happens. That's why we do things like go to networking events and all this stuff. But we do all these things and then we drop the ball. I want you to follow up with all the people you connected from all the networking events you've been going to for the last 10 years. Okay. And that's what your job is from this video today. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. If you want to know how this all works together, because I've done a lot of these videos at this point now, I would love for you to check out our full training at KarenYankovich.com/masterclass. That will get you it'll give you a sense of how all these things we've talked about here on this all work together. Okay. I'll be back here again with another video for you tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.